And of course, when it comes to Monday, it's Manufacturing Monday. We're going to give you some signs for success and a forecast that says wet weather here on Good Morning Northwest.
Live from the KXLY 4 HD Broadcast Center in downtown Spokane. You're waking up with Good Morning Northwest HD.
Good morning, everybody, and I hope you're having a great start to the week. We are going to see rain showers coming in. In fact, I want to jump right into that and show you what's happening with the satellite. We're going to take you into the world of color, as it says here. That's Spidey, but they also wrap vehicles, signs for success. You've seen all the cars with all the stuff on them, and they're mobile billboards. This is part of the new marketing, now social media, wrapping your vehicles, all those things to try and get attention. Well, they come here to get it done. We're going to show you how all this equipment works, and we're actually going to get onto a vehicle and show you how this stuff works. It's all coming up on Manufacturing Monday here on Good Morning Northwest.
And Mark, we had a great Easter day. How's the week looking?
You know, the Easter day was good. Today we have rain coming in, guys, so we're going to cover that. We're going to talk about that in some of the breaks. Also, we're going to talk about what it takes to wrap a vehicle. This is actually the side of a rig that's being done across the way. We're going to have that and your full forecast coming up here on Good Morning Northwest. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great start to the day, better than my humor. We're going to get to the weather because we do have stuff inbound, and then we're going to talk more about signs for success.
Mark Peterson, he's out at Signs for Success. At least if you're going to tell us it's going to rain today, show your face, Mark Peterson.
I am. Look at this. This is me laying down on the job. They did this instantaneously, but notice the sign, what it says. What now? That has been my morning. We'll have more on your morning and what they do for a living on Manufacturing Mondays here on Good Morning Northwest.
Mark, you've got all your technical issues worked out, so you're rocking it on Manufacturing Monday.
In the last 45 minutes, so many things has gone wrong that I kept saying, what now? See? And they printed it up. All right, and then they went around and they put it on a board. This is in the last 20 minutes. And then he said, wait a minute, let's take a picture of you with it. And this thing is printing out on plastic corrugated board. Yeah, all that in the span of 45 minutes. These guys know what they're doing. We'll talk to John in a minute. Let's get to the weather. Stability has not been my long suit this morning as we've lost our minds. But now we have things working. It is Manufacturing Monday, showing you how things are made and then shipped out. This is an example. We're going to show you a realtor's signs being made on this cardboard. So you don't have to put it onto paper and then tack it onto the boards. It's right to it.
Yeah, with this printer, you can print right to rigid substrates, which saves money because you don't have to print on vinyl and then have the labor to apply it. We can just put it directly on, and it dries instantly, so it's ready to go out the door as soon as it's done.
All right, very cool. Now, now we're building my boots. Now, I want to show you some of the other stuff they do here in the fact that this printing process happens so very quickly. Now, I don't think people could come in here and have a whole business plan put down like this in 1 hour.
Probably not.
But you can turn things really quick because everything happens in the computer over there. That's the printer that has printed this stuff, and this is one of my credos that I live by, and I've needed it today. Happiness is a choice. It's how you react to things. But again, all the different fonts, all the different colors, there's nothing you can't do on this stuff.
If you can think of it, we can create it.
Okay, so you can put a picture of a kid for a birthday party, or you can put a business and then wrap it around a truck.
And we'll look at that a little later.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. A company called Water Out is having a vehicle wrapped into the garage, Mike and Colleen. So we're going to go out there and show you, if you've ever wondered how that particular part of it is done, and you've seen all these things, coffee beans. Your truck's got all the $100 bills all over it, which, you know, is pretty cool. We're going to show you just how tough and resilient this stuff is, how it goes on, and how it looks when it's all done. But it's artwork on wheels that is also a part of marketing campaigns for many companies, including KXLY. We've got them on the side of our trucks. We'll have more on that coming up, guys.
All right, thank you, Mark.
And coming up, what it takes to wrap a vehicle. We're going to talk about that and the forecast that has wet weather here on Good Morning Northwest and Manufacturing Monday.
And we've got Mark Peterson. We don't want to forget about you there, big boy. How's it going out there?
You know, it's going pretty good. We're into the garage where they do the wrapping of the vehicle, and we're going to show you how this works. You see the heat gun, and she's using it right on there. We'll explain why in just a moment. Right now, let's get to what we have with the weather. All right, we are at Signs for Success on North Market, which is just north of Francis. This is John. Real quick, guys, I want to show you a demonstration. And come over here. I want you to see this. He's going to heat up the same material that she's putting on that truck. He heats it up. He heats it up. He's going to stretch his dollar. Look at that. All right, and then he puts heat to it again, and it goes back to its original form, and it looks just like it did before. How cool is that? All right, we're going to have more coming up.
If we can only stretch our real dollars that way, that would be nice, Mark. Thanks a lot.
Now, Mark Peterson, he's out at Signs for Success, and we're talking rain this week.
Yeah, we are going to see some rain showers moving through. They're just south of Spokane, moving this way. We're going to have more on Manufacturing Monday, how to wrap a vehicle, right here on Good Morning Northwest.
And Mark, we got your present that you sent us, and I think when my kids come to me now, I'm just going to go.
That's a good one, yeah. Use it for your kids.
I think a lot of people would like this sign. you might want to patent this.
Here's what I've decided to do, Mike and Colleen. Instead of actually being home, I'm going to put the vision of me at home. Look at that. He just walked in with that. I love that. And that's off a small digital camera. How cool is that? All right, so that gives you an idea. I'm about 7 feet high right there, so I'll join the NBA with my standout. Let's get to the weather, and then we'll show you more about what's happening in our world. Once again, Signs for Success on North Market, north of Francis. Real easy to find, but not so easy to have this done. This is Vanessa. She's the co-owner. And this 3M product, they printed right on it. They put a laminate over the top of it to make it, pretty much, impenetrable from rain. Go through a car wash. I mean, it can take all of that. So in order to bend it around here, you heat it up, and as we showed you earlier, it goes back to its original position when you reheat it. Also, by heating it, that activates the glue, or the adhesive, I would say, on the back. But look at how that goes right to it. And that's how they can put all these curves. Back in the day, it was, a magnetic sign, and that's about the best we could hope for. But the technology is crazy. We've shown you the printers that print this. The laminator laminates it. They cut it out. They lay it over the top. And then Vanessa and others then go to their best to get it to really manipulate it in and around it. All right, so that is the idea of wrapping a vehicle. So, Mike and Colleen, I want you to know that they do work hard, but that this is what it's like when Colleen's standing next to me. And now I'm standing next to myself. Do you think anyone would be afraid of this?
Never seen you so quiet, Mark.
That is, that's huge.
There I am. All right,
what
guys,
now,
back
what
to you.
next? Thank you, Mark.
Check in with Mark, who's over at Signs for Success. He's got your HT forecast. Good morning, Mark.
And good morning, Manufacturing Monday, talking about how do they wrap those vehicles. We're going to get more on that in a moment. Right now, let's get to the weather. All right, so we've got a very large truck, emergency drying systems, right? You've heard of them. They're called water out. Now, what they've done is they've wrapped this vehicle, and they've done this whole side in the span of about 2.5 hours. And this type of plastic, it's a 3M, is absolutely amazing. You heat it, and it can conform to any roundabout. It's pretty cool. We'll have more on that coming up.
Hey, does the residue stay on when you peel those things off, or how does that work, Mark?
No, this has a release on it, so as it pulls off, it doesn't leave behind a bunch of gooey, gluey mess, but it doesn't come off unless you want it to.
Right, exactly. Neat stuff. Thanks, Mark.
All right, we're also seeing some snow rolling into Cheney and out into the West Plains, so again, it will go away. We'll have more coming up.
Let's check in with Mark Peterson. He's at Signs for Success. Hey, Mark.
And good morning off North Market Street in North Hilliard. And the rain is starting to fall here, and that's why we've moved outside. Take a look. We're at Signs for Success. This is their truck. It's their mobile billboard. But look at this, Mike and Colleen. It is a card holder that goes right on the side of the vehicle. Isn't that neat? They got lots of cool stuff. Back to you.
Very cool. Thank you.
Signs for Success still have the old-fashioned way of cutting out letters, putting them onto, again, hardtack, hardboard. It's pretty cool. They can do it all. We'll have more coming up.
It's time to check in with Mark Peterson.
All right, we're here at Signs for Success, and this is actually printing on plastic corrugated board. It's very cool. These are a realtor sign. They're going to hang from, the stanchions. Pretty neat. Take a look at the forecast. We're going to have more for Signs for Success. Not only do they do this, but they've done some cool banners and vehicle wraps. We'll have more on Manufacturing Monday coming up.
Sounds good, Mark. Thanks a lot.
We'll have more from Signs for Success coming up.
And let's check in with Mark Peterson for your forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's get right to the weather and show you. Today's Manufacturing Monday has been focused around signs for success. And really what it is all sorts of stuff. What now? Happiness is a choice. They can put it on anything, including wrapping vehicles. And we want to thank John and Vanessa for letting us in their house this morning and having some fun. All right, guys, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, Mark, thanks.